Over the past decades, Bangladesh has faced a series of significant crises, highlighting deep-seated tensions between secular governance and rising religious extremism. From a thwarted coup attempt to deadly militant attacks and large-scale communal violence, the country's fragile religious harmony has been repeatedly tested. The situation culminated in August 2024 when a student-led anti-job quota protest escalated into widespread violence against the Hindu minority, forcing Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to flee the country. This article explores these key events and their impact on Bangladesh's socio-political landscape. 2011, a thwarted coup attempt. In January 2012, the Bangladesh army foiled a coup attempt aimed at overthrowing the then PM Sheikh Hasina's government to establish Islamic law. The plot, which involved up to 16 hardline Islamist officers, was a stark reminder of the ongoing tensions between Hasina's secular administration and Islamist faction within the military. The coup's key figures such as Lieutenant Colonel Ehsan Yusuf and Major Zakir were arrested, while others including Major Ziaul Haq remained at large. This attempted coup underscored the persistent challenge of Islamist extremism within Bangladesh's armed forces, a challenge that dates back to the 2009 Bangladesh Rifles mutiny, which severely strained civil-military relations. 2016. The Holy Artisan Attack. The threat of Islamist extremism in Bangladesh became tragically evident in July 2016 when 5 attackers stormed the Holy Artisan Bakery in Dhaka, taking hostages and killing 20 people, including 17 foreigners. The Islamic State claimed responsibility for the attack, although Bangladeshi authorities attributed it to Jamaat-ul Mujahideen Bangladesh. The attackers targeted non-Muslims, sparing those who could recite Quranic verses. This deadly incident marked the most significant attack in Bangladeshi history and highlighted the increasing influence of global jihadist ideologies within the country. 2021. Communal violence against Hindus. From October 13 to 19, 2021, Hindu communities across Bangladesh faced brutal communal violence instigated by Muslim mobs during the Durga Puja festival. The violence erupted after a viral video showed a Quran placed under a temple idol's feet. The unrest resulted in the deaths of at least 8 people and the vandalization of over 50 temples. A few days later, the Muslim man Iqbal Hussain was arrested for placing the Quran on the idol. The violence underscored the vulnerability of Bangladesh's Hindu minority, which constitutes 7.9% of the population, and highlighted the fragile state of religious harmony in the country. 2024. Anti-job quota protest and widespread violence. In August 2024, a student-led movement against job quota reforms rapidly escalated into one of the Bangladesh's most severe crises. Originally aimed at restructuring discriminatory job quotas, the protests turned violent following the Supreme Court's decision to reinstate a 30% job quota for descendants of freedom fighters. Islamist groups, including the Bangladesh Nationalist Party and Jamaat-e-Islami, co-opted the movement, targeting Hindu minorities in a campaign of violence. Hindu temples, homes and businesses were attacked across the country, resulting in the deaths of key Hindu leaders including councillors Haradhan Roy and Kajal Roy. The government's response was swift but brutal, with police, the Rapid Action Battalion and the military deployed to quell the unrest. A nationwide internet and mobile connectivity blackout was enforced, yet the violence continued to escalate. The crisis culminated in Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's resignation and her escape to India on August 5, 2024, marking a significant turning point in Bangladesh's political landscape. Conclusion: a nation in turmoil. The events of the past decades have revealed deep-seated issues within Bangladesh, where the struggle between secular governance and rising religious extremism continues to play out with devastating consequences. As Bangladesh grapples with these challenges, the future of its democracy and religious harmony remains uncertain.